did what you were supposed to do and
Yeah.
played very well in doing it, I thought.
Yeah, no, I was really proud of the effort. In the last couple weeks, I always think one of the nice things about December is the systems kind of finally start playing out, and so you can see how all the options work together. And I thought, especially in the second quarter, we did a good job out of one of our base sets of understanding all the different ways that you can score at all the different positions. And that was probably one of the best efforts we've had in terms of collectively understanding where and how we score. And the post players were 7 of 8 in the first half, and that has been a point of emphasis for us in practice that we've got to get them involved and we got to get the ball into the block. And I thought our guards did a good job seeing them, and the post players did a good job finishing so that people want to throw them the ball again.
Yeah, but the passing was excellent.
Yeah, it was definitely better. We've been spending a lot of time on it, but it's a lot of pieces, and one of the hardest things to do in college basketball is to score with your back to the basket. And so I think it's one of the reasons most people go away from it is it takes a lot of time to develop, and but it's something that we're committed to, and we have the right players to do it. And you saw some of the results. Blessing King had a double-double, but all of our post players had a lot of really good looks and were aggressive with the ball.
She showed a lot better footwork than what I've seen from her. Is that something she's been working on some maybe?
Yeah, all of our post players. Everything about being a good interior player is footwork. And so we did a really good job of moving our feet. I think there was just one possession where we threw the ball in and we didn't move and they got around us. But that's been something that we've been really focused on. We're going to stay really focused on it. All of our post players have at least one more year left. And so we've got a huge upside of what we can do and will do at that spot.
Cassie with another impressive game. She's really coming.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. I think this is the time of year the game finally starts slowing down for freshmen. It's a much bigger mental jump than physical. And I thought, and still she has even a higher upside, but her biggest strength is that she goes hard. She is a fast, tall, long athlete. And, you saw her today come through with a huge rebound, but it was the same thing when we played Tulsa. She came through and got a huge rebound down the stretch when we needed one. And, got it back really quickly and hit the three. And so that's going to be something that it's just going to make us good for, this year, but the next few years with her.
Yeah, I'm sure playing Greater Cincinnati League helps.
Yeah, no doubt.
Still a very different level.
Yeah, so she's been doing a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. So, 60 to 22 rebounding edge. You're going to be really happy with that. Yeah, they're smaller in a smaller division, but still, you're going to be happy with it.
Absolutely. We've been, for the last 4 games, we've been tracking rebounding percentages on the ones that we should be getting. What's our box out percentages and what are we doing in terms of coming up with the ball, and added some things in practice. And it's helped at every position. Every position actually has to rebound a little differently. How the 5s have to rebound is different than the 4s, and then your guards are just going and getting it and trying to be opportunistic. And so I think we're just understanding better what that looks like as a collective team. Rebounding seems individual, but it takes a lot of people doing their jobs right to be great at team rebounding. And so, we were in the game at Tulsa because when they did finally miss, we cleaned up the boards. And when you're playing a hot shooting team like we did last week, if you can't get every miss, it just compounds all the problems. And so it'll stay our focus. We're not going to be the biggest team that we play, and as the season goes along and you're playing better teams, if we're going to be a little undersized at some positions, we've got to be great at our discipline and habits on boxing out and our aggressiveness on the offensive board and having good habits both directions.
Well, that's even with the guards with so many long rebounds, as much three-point shooting there right now. You got to box that out here.
Yeah. Ball's going to come off at 7 feet, so it's about habits and who wants it more.
Very good. Florida now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think anytime you get to go play SEC play, it'll be really fun. It'll be good to go down to Gainesville. Obviously, we were just in Florida, so this will be kind of a fun return trip. So we're going to go there and play really hard. Obviously, JMU just got the win against them, so that's great for the conference, and we're going to try to go be the second team that can get a win down there. But, we're going to have to play really well and really disciplined and rebound at a high level to give ourselves a chance, and then you just go and see what happens.
That was the turning point for this team last year. A lot of your girls know they can beat Florida. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. It's not insurmountable. And I think for us, one of the nice things this year is, every game we've played a high-quality schedule to start. And so we've gotten to play some really big games. Against Penn State, we were right there. If we'd have shot the ball remotely well in the first half, we had a chance to be in that one and get that one. And so they know that we can play it. Obviously, they know that they beat them last year, but as a collective roster, they're not going to go into a game thinking that we don't have a chance and we can't find a way. And so I'm excited for the opportunity and go play another really high quality opponent and see what happens.
Do you have somebody, David? No, I don't. That's all right. That's all right. I just make sure I was going to ask a question about her if you did. So.
Yeah.
Good of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good. Were you pleased with that effort?
Yes, I am.
Good. I thought y'all played really hard against an opponent it would be easy to let down.
Yeah.
Inside game. Get better and better. Y'all been working on that?
Yes, I have. I've actually been working out, doing individual workouts with some of my assistant coaches, just trying to get over the hump and just be the player I know I can be. And they've been helping me so much and just trusting in me. And obviously it's paying off, so I'm really happy.
Yeah, definitely. I can tell you've worked on your footwork.
Yeah.
That's, not that it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. How do you go into a game against somebody who you should beat and beat badly?
Our coaches just tell us to always, doesn't matter who's in front of us, just go play hard all the time. And we try to not let down to our competition no matter what. Just go out there, beat us, and play hard, and we'll be fine. So.
Going along with the inside play, I thought the guards passing into you all had improved.
Yes. That's another thing we've been working on. Just us bigs inside, our footwork, and then the guards knowing when to pass to us and getting it up there so that we can go get it. And just we spend a lot of time working on that in practice, so it's great to see it all coming together.
Good. Florida now.
Yeah.
Excited for that?
Yes, we're very excited.
Oh, good. What's you prepare the same way as you do for Salem?
Yeah.
For Florida? Yeah.
Sorry.
It's still basketball.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
You having fun here?
Yes, I am. I love it here. Everything that I talked about on my visit and that I talked to Coach Juli about wanting to experience, I've been able to experience it off the court and on the court. So I'm really happy I chose Marshall.
I'm glad you did. Yeah. What made you come here?
So on my visit, I want to be a sideline reporter. So Coach Juli, yeah. So I really want to go into media. So Coach Juli on my visit made sure that they showed me ways that they can help me with my future and going forward outside of basketball, because basketball is going to come to an end at some point. And so they've helped me. I got to host Hoops in Huntington with Mike Kurtner. I've gotten a lot of different opportunities. I've gotten to do sideline reporting with soccer. So just they've been helping me expand and getting experience that I need. So yeah, that's been great.
Yeah, really good journalism school here.
Yes.
Graduated from it. Goodness, what else you want to tell? Where else did you consider going?
A few schools EKU, FGCU, just different schools I talked to. There was a couple more, but Marshall just stood out. Coach Juli hit my basketball goals, my outside of basketball goals, my future goals, and just the team culture, which even though she's new and we have a lot of new players, the culture still stayed the same, and Marshall in itself has a great culture, which I like. So yeah.
Was it like going to a school that you played against last season?
Yeah, it was. It was a little bit, but when I played Marshall when I was at Moorhead, in the scout, our coach, my last coach, literally said they're all a bunch of blessings. They play this was the perfect kind of school for me. So I at the time wasn't even wasn't thinking about transferring, but once I went in the portal, I was I definitely was. It made me consider it a lot. So.
I covered that game. I remember it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell me?
I'm just happy to be here.
What do you like to do off the court?
I like to hang out with my friends, my family too. I love spending time with my younger siblings and just going to their games and watching them play and stuff like that.
Very good. And anything unusual about your famous relative? You can juggle, heart surgery when you were 2, anything?
This isn't unusual, but a lot of people don't know. My parents are both immigrants. They're both from Nigeria. So, yeah, I was born here, but they came here the year before I was born. So, yeah.
Your name, I guess you were blessed.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Very good. Well, that's great all the way around. Appreciate it. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Good deal.
Thank you, awesome.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Blessing is